Well, as we heard, we're all kindred spirits, and it's exciting to be here, and it's exciting to gather with brothers and sisters who dwell in unity. But what's exciting, in spite of the media, in spite of the news, is that we are marching toward light and life on this planet. And there is plenty of indication that this is happening in spite of what we see in the news. And so there have been, on the planet, 6 world parliaments of religion. Does anybody know when the first occurred? It was a place called Urmia. You know this? And our master was there, and he shared with fellow religionists the values of the universe, and he inspired so many. And then there was another one in 1893 in Chicago, and it was a gathering of people who thought that they were going to convert all the pagans. The Protestants thought, well, we'll just get those pagans in the room and we'll convert them. But a young man named Vivekananda from India stood up before the audience, and everybody rose with great applause to this young man who shared a cosmic vision of the family of God. And then in 1993, there was a centennial celebration of this event. And it was in Chicago again, at the Palmer House where it originally occurred. And at this event, there was a small group of intrepid Urantia book readers who were not on the program, but who gathered in the janitor's room with anybody that would come. We passed out handouts and said, we'd like to share with you a vision of cosmic reality called the Urantia book. And so we had a small gathering in 1993. It got a little larger in 1999 when we went to Cape Town, and we were with Nelson Mandela, and he took us to Robben Island and showed us where his transformation took place and gave us his cosmic vision of the planet. And then in 2004, we had the Dalai Lama in Barcelona, and we had Sister Amma. Anybody know Sister Amma? She is the hugging saint. You get a hug from her and your life is forever transformed. And then in 2009, we went to Melbourne, and there again, the participation and the engagement became larger and larger from the Urantia community. I want you to know that the Urantia community is widely regarded within the interfaith world. Right now, there are over 800 cooperation circles around the planet who are doing interfaith work and preparing the planet for light and life. And so this fall, in October 15 through 19, you have an opportunity. It's been 20 years since it's been in the U.S., but you have an opportunity to come and have a little taste of light and life before you leave this planet. It's an extraordinary opportunity. And there in Salt Lake City, in Utah, the home of the LDS Church, we will be hosted by the Mormons, and we will gather, and there will be 6, maybe 7 presentations. One of the presenters will be speaking to us in a moment, Jeff Waddles. Tom Choquette, I don't know if you're here, but he's going to be presenting. Mustafa will be presenting. Gabriel Reinberg will be presenting. We have 5 or 6. This is extraordinary, sharing Jesus and the vision of the Urantia revelation with religionists from all over the planet. At that event, the Sikhs will be providing free lunch and free dinner for everybody. It's called Lungar. Those of you who are in Canada are familiar with the Sikh community. It's a lovely, lovely ritual, and there you sit side by side with spiritual luminaries from all over the planet. The great news is that at the beginning of this parliament, there will be an assembly of women, and these women will be gathering from all parts of the planet to declare the rise of the feminine spirit on the planet and the emergence of a feminine vision of how we move toward light and life and peace on this planet. Jimmy Carter said it best, take 7 Israelis and 7 Palestinians who have lost children, put them into a room, and they will give you permanent world peace. And so these women will be gathering to share that perspective. And the theme of the conference will be nonviolence and women from the perspective of all these great traditions. So it's an extraordinary opportunity, and if any of you have a chance to come and taste a little bit of light and life, I invite you. You go to the World Parliament of Religions on your Google, and there's still plenty of room. There will be over 10,000 people from all parts of the planet. James is also helping us with the booth. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, in Melbourne, Australia, for the first time, the Urantia Book Fellowship, Urantia Foundation, and Urantia Association cooperated in a unity outreach to the world population of religions. We presented as a group, and we're doing that again this year in Salt Lake City. It's a wonderful thing to do in this spirit of cooperation. So once again, we're doing that. I've been designated as the UAI liaison for this team. We've been doing a lot of work. I'm working with Christina Seaborn from the fellowship. I'm working with Gard and Richard Jernigan from the foundation, and Joanne and others. But we're going to meet as the Urantia book. The booth is titled The Urantia Book. It's not going to have stress any organizational affiliations. We're going to talk about the teachings of the Revelation. So, as Gard said, there's still room there. If you haven't been to a parliament, I went for the first time in Melbourne, and it really did change my life. It was something else. As we know, we're here. This is our tribe. Thank you, I love you guys. When I get to my tribe, you know what I'm saying. Well, we're going to take a large contingent of our tribe to intermingle with the other tribes of the world. And it's something you shouldn't miss. There are still availability. We're coordinating. If you want to know more, see me or Gard or call us after the conference. Go to the website, get more information. Thank you, Gard, for the